morning. We want to start our Hooked on Phonics, but before that, we want to say the Lord's Prayer, Matthew 6, verse 9, verses 9 through 13. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. One more time, the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Okay, we want to just review some pages. I have two girls close in age, 18 months, 17, 18 months apart. And I want to go over this, and I want to be able to let them play this, and maybe I'm doing arts and craft or I'm doing something, but I don't stop with the teaching and the knowledge. They know this already this far, but I want to make sure they know it as much as possible. So we're going to begin on page 8. Fat cat, fat rat, cat, rat, cat sat, rat sat, cat sat, rat sat, fat cat, fat rat. So this is the easier part. They should know this one. And before I start here, let me read book 1, cat, 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 rat, cat, can, tap, rat, cat, ran, rat ran, cat ran, whap, rat sat on cat. The end. Yay! I'm going to point and you read it yourself. Yay! Very good. Let me go back to the page. I think I was on page 8. And let's go over these words. So these are sounding out words. My 2-year-old says these really good. She just turned 2 July 27th. N, an, man, fan, jan, can, dan, pan, ran, tan, van, and. My 2-year-old reads this almost better than her big sister, which is 3.5. And I believe the best time, 18 months, to make sure your children know their letters and their sounds. I think they take off somewhere around 18 months to 2. They just take off with the knowledge. Okay, this is page 11. Read out loud. An, man, fan, Jan, can, Dan, pan. Ran, tan, van, and. At, mat, sat, rat, bat, cat, pat. Row 4, fat, hat, pat. Awesome. So what we're going to do is I'm going to point and you say the words by yourself. I probably will say the first letter of each word. Row 1, and. Row 2, ran. Row 3, at. Row 4, fat. Yay! Very good. Let's turn the page and see what else we have. Another story. This story is called Dan Ran. Dan bat. Dan at bat. Dan ran. Pat. Pat at bat. Pat ran. Dan ran. Pat. Dan. Very good. Let you read it on your own. I'm going to point and you read. Let's go. This is the next page, and we have the words app, app, the letters that make the words app. App, map, sap, rap, nap, cap, gap. Lap, tap, zap. Let's try the other side. Hey, Elsa and Anna, Javanae and Javea. Elsa and Anna, Javanae and Javea. That's to get your attention. Map, nap, cap, gap, lap, tap, zap. At, mat, sat, rat, bat, cat, pat. Row 3, fat, hat, pat. Row 4, and, man, fan, Jan, can, Dan, pan. Row 5, ran, tan, van, and. Yay! Let's read page 15 again. I'm going to point. I'm going to say the first word on each line, and you say the rest. Map, nap, cap, gap, lap, tap, zap. Row 2, at. Row 3, fat. Row 4, and. Row 5, ran. Yay! Let's turn the page. Okay, we read Hot Book 1. We have another Hot Book 1 that we can read. Dad and Sam. Let's read this one. Dad and Sam. Dad had a hat. Dad had a nap. Sam had a hat. Sam ran and ran. Whap! Can Dad nap? Dad can pat Sam. Sam can nap on Dad. The end. Now I want you to read it, and I'm going to point my finger. The end. Yay! Awesome. And you keep practicing, you get better and better. Now, let's try page 18. Ag, 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 bag, sag, rag, wag, tag. Page 19. We're going to go over the words again. This is our review, read out loud. Row 1, bag, sag, rag, wag, tag. Row 2, at, sat, rat, bat, cat, pat, hat. Row 3, an, man, fan, Jan, can, Dan, pan. Row 4, ran, tan, van, and. Row 5, map, nap, cap, gap, lap, tap, zap. Now I want you to review it row by row. I'm going to say the first word and you do the rest. Row 1, bag. Row 2, at. Row 3, and. Row 4, ran. Row 5, map. Good job. Now we're going to have the AD. Add. 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 Mad. Sad. Add. Bad. Dad. Had. Fad. Pad. This is review read out loud. Let's review and do our best. Mad, sad, add, bad, dad, had, pad. At, sat, rat, bat, cat, pat, hat. An, man, fan, can, pan, ran, van. Map, nap, cap, gap, lap, tap, zap. Bag, sag, rag, wag, tag. Yay! Let's do it again. I'm going to say the first word in the row and you do the rest. Mad, at, and, map, bag. Yay! I'm doing this for my girls so that wherever we are, I can just turn it on any phone or any recording device and they can practice. That will be so great. So this is page 23, workbook review, read out loud. And let's go. Zap, pad, tag, hat, cap, add, wag. Row 2, pan, mat, gap, add, bag, ran, pat. These words are everywhere. Row 3, lap, bad, and, tan, rat, map, dad. You really have to use your thinking cap. Row 4, can, van, sat, nap, mad, fan, and. Row 5, rap, sad, at, had, fat, dan, bat. Row 6, tap, fad, rag, jan, cat, sag, man. Yay! Now, I'm just going to point. You have to say those words. They're not the same in each row. Row 1. Good. Row 2. Ran. Row 3. Lap. And. Dad. Row 4. Nap. Row 5. Wrap. Dan. Row 6. So let's say them out aloud again and together. Might have been going too fast. I'm not sure. Let's see. or one. Zap, pad, tag, hat, cap, add, wag. Pan, mat, gap, add, bag, ran, pat. Lap, bad, and, tan, rat, map, dad, can, van, sat, nap, mad, fan, and. Rule 5. Rap, sad, at, had, fat, dan, bat. Is it possible to talk and daydream at the same time? I think that's what I just did. Row 6. Tap, fad, rag, jan, cat, sag, man. Yeah! Good job. Now here is rag. We're going to read hot book number 2. Rag, 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 sad rag, rag and cat, rat and rag and cat, rat can pat rag, cat can pat rag, wag, 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 the end. Oh, you get an opportunity to read it yourself. So guess what? I'll point and you read. Wag, 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 the end. Great. Now let me read it out loud with you one more time. Rag. What's the dog's name? Rag. Rag. Sad rag. Rag might not have any friends. Rag and cat. Rat and rag and cat. Now rag has some people to play with. Rat can pat rag. Cat can pat rag. Oh boy, they're having fun now. Wag, wag, wag. See, they're so happy. The end. Here's another book I would like to read before we go to the next one. This one is Anne's Hat. This is Hot Book 2. Anne's Hat. Anne sees 2 tin cans. Anne sees a wig in the big can. Anne puts it on. So she put her wig on. Anne sees a hat in the can. It is big, big, big. What can Anne add to the hat? Looks like she has a paintbrush. She said, Anne hid in the hat. Will seized the hat. The hat ran. What is it? What is it? That must be Will. It is Anne. The end. One more time now. Anne's hat. Anne's hat. Anne sees 2 tin cans. Anne sees a wig in the big can. Anne puts it on. Anne sees a hat in the can. It is big, big, big. What can Anne add to the hat? Anne hid in the hat. Will sees the hat. The hat ran. Who is it? Who is it? It is Anne. It is Anne. The end. Yay, just to have a little fun. Igloo. A little fun under the sun. We'll do a few more pages and then we'll be finished. Egg. Egg, big, fig, pig, wig, dig. Big, fig, pig, wig, dig. So fun and easy. Okay, here we have a story. Big pig. Pig. Pig is big. Pig can dig. Dig, dig, dig. Cat. Cat can dig. Dig, dig, dig. Pig and cat can dig. So these word play, this was really the same story. It just changed the pig and the cat. So very easy to learn. Big pig. Pig. Pig is big. Pig can dig. Dig, dig, dig. Now we're going to just use the word cat. Cat. Cat can dig. Dig, dig, dig. Pig and cat can dig. Awesome. They did change the last one. Awesome. Let's do these. Id. 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 Bid. Hid. Kid. Did. Lid. Rid. Great job. Bid. Hid. Kid. Did. Lid. Rid. Big. Fig. Pig. Wig. Dig. Let's see one more time. Bid. Bid. Hid. Kid. Did. Lid. Rid. Was that too fast? Big. Fig. Pig. Wig. Dig. Yay! And we will stop here at Matt Hid. You've been a great sport. We're glad you've taken time out. 20 minutes a day. Sometimes you can do it twice a day. We'll end with the Lord's Prayer, Matthew 6, 9 through 13. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. One more time. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thanks for watching and learning and reading. Have a blessed day.